Go.
I've come across the question as to how I was baptized with this nickname several times over the course of my years here at UCI. From my name tag at Yogurland to these open mics in the CCC, wishing that people would just ask me about myself rather than about my name. Let me tell you something. My name isn't the only interesting thing about me. My father's roots lie somewhere across the Middle East in the capital city of Iran. They've come across vast oceans to find themselves in California by broken families trying to stitch themselves back together to some sort of whole, but only find themselves barely making ends meet because they were persecuted by revolutions, world wars, and documents of divorce papers. Cut the skin deeper than any other wound because my parents weren't considered citizens. They had to always remain well-kept secrets under the rugs of the government until they became part of a country that they had to hide from, like children escaping the punishment of parents. Wishing to be acknowledged, but pushed away like the copyrights page of a book that was never read, because they were considered aliens. Much like the character my name was based on, they had to travel through all this space only to find an Ohana, where they hoped to never be left behind or forgotten by their children. My father had to change his last name to hide away all the remains of his past, bend over backwards to have you pronounce his first name, and decided to just replace it altogether with Mike. And I found myself doing the same when in reality, my name isn't the name of a blue alien from outer space, but actually Vache. Vache in Farsi means a blooming flower, in Armenian means royalty. My mom named me after a rock star, hoping that I would become the same, blessed with fame and adored by the people around me. She wanted me to carry my father's heritage and their initials to the grave. But all you see is my nickname because I throw it around faster than calling cards, and you never question as to how Vache came to be, but rather how Stitch was first said. My name is Stitch because of the outward appearances of spiked hair and funny emotions, but it is something I only use among people who have the trouble of pronouncing something foreign to their tongues and wouldn't want to know the story of how my father came from Iran. My mother named me Vache, based on potential, based on inward expression, and knowing that I'm capable of controlling my future. How come I never hear is your real name Tom, Bob, or Robert? I have one simple request: stop questioning my names and accept me for who I am. My name is Vache Shane Yusefian, like it says on my birth certificate. And Stitch is just a nickname, nothing more, nothing less.